Thanks so much for being with us at 9 o'clock on CW Austin. I'm Daniel Modine. Opening statements start tomorrow morning in the trial for the 6th Street mass shooting suspect. The incident prompted changes in the entertainment district. DeAndre White is accused of killing a 25-year-old man and wounding more than a dozen others in June of 2021. KXAN's Brianna Hollis has an update on the safety initiatives launched after the mass shooting.
A weekend night that ended in panic and heartache.
He used to call me and just chat for an hour.
The shooting took the life of 25-year-old Douglas Cantor, who was in town visiting from Michigan. Police say DeAndre White fired his gun after a confrontation with another group. APD says Cantor was an innocent bystander. Cantor's family has told us several times they want to see 6th Street safer.
Anyone who fires a gun in there, they can't miss a human body because they're so densely packed.
In response to the shooting, former downtown council member Kathy Tovo launched the Safer 6th Street initiative, which council ended up passing in March of 2022. Since then, the city has added additional halo cameras in the entertainment district, created a critical incident training program for bars, established a first responder staging area, and improved street lighting. Current downtown council member Zoe Kadri says the key is now focusing on diversifying the space.
I think what we look at it is making 6th Street safer, more accessible, more family friendly.
The city provided an update on those safety measures this summer, saying it's still exploring ways to improve the streetscape to discourage late night crowds from congregating in the middle of the street. Any future street redesigns will also include dedicated pedestrian lighting.
And I think that'll help a lot way at revitalizing the area.
This week, council is said to approve adopting an $85,000 budget assessment plan, which includes 40% of funding to 6th Street safety improvements. A lift of safety measures moving forward as a 6th Street shooting suspect prepares to face a jury.
My heart goes out to the family of the gentleman who passed away. They go out for a night of fun and enjoyment with friends and family, that they're able to come home after that night, and that wasn't the case with this.
Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
And while jury selection in DeAndre White's case was able to wrap up in one day, legal experts say attorneys can sometimes face challenges seating jurors in high-profile cases.
High-profile case, a lot of publicity, greater the likelihood of busting the panel or not being able to find people who can be fair and impartial because of pretrial publicity.
And that lawyer said when members of a jury pool do indicate that they are familiar with a case, a judge has them approach the stand to talk it over out of earshot of the rest of the jury.